You know those girls that walk down the street and they're just effortlessly glowing? It's because they're using very unsexy products to actually make themselves look sexy. They've done it on purpose. Even though they might look effortless, it's probably not. So I'm gonna go through my list of very unsexy products, and before you think, oh, she doesn't have a clue what she's talking about, well, here is my glow up. This 2 years ago to this right now. Let's get into everything that you need to look and feel your best. And by the way, these are all drugstore products. They're very affordable, very accessible, and they're gonna make you look 10 out of 10. So I'm just gonna quick fire it, tell you a bit about the products. So let's get into it, shall we? First of all, men's deodorant. I use the Nivea Men's Black and White Invisible Original. This leaves no white cast on your clothes. I'm sorry, but female deodorants, I don't know what they put in them, but they cost more and they don't make you smell very good. Swear by using men's deodorant. The female ones just don't work as well. Every time I use female deodorant, I can smell myself a few hours later. And by the way, I'm a sweaty bee. I sweat a lot. So I need hardcore coverage that doesn't cost an arm and a leg because of marketing. Men's deodorant. It genuinely makes such a difference. And this one doesn't leave a white cast, the Black and White Nivea. And what, it's like £3? Yes, please. Thank you. If you're not wearing men's deodorant, I don't know what you're doing. Speaking of body care, I also match the men's deodorant with glycolic acid. Sorry, all these products are gonna look a bit grim and disgusting. It's because I actually use them. And I would just like to say, anyone who shows you like brand new products, red flag, sign that they don't probably use it and it's not worth your money or time. It's called marketing. Anyway, this is the one by The Ordinary. This is just one that I've been using forever. It's glycolic acid 7% exfoliant toner. Essentially, I put this on a cotton pad after the shower, rub it into my armpits. Do it sometimes under the boob, anywhere you get sweaty that you don't want to smell. This actually neutralizes any smells and makes me smell fresher for longer. And this is especially good in summer or when you're going to the gym, things like that. Essentially just go like this, scrub, and it neutralizes the scent. So it's not very sexy, and I know people use it as toner on their face, but I always find it's actually better and it's scientifically proven to help with getting rid of odors. So if you don't use this, you're sleeping on it. Obviously, you can use other brands, but glycolic acid is the one. Another thing I'm obsessed with, which I don't know if you can get in the UK, I always get my husband to get it for me in Sephora in the US, is the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser Body Scrub. So this is the old packaging, and my husband just came back from America. So this is now the new packaging. I was like, he was like, what do you want? You can have anything in the world. I said, bring me this scrub. That is the only thing I want from America. So he provided the goods. And genuinely, oh, this one's a toasted coconut. I haven't opened it, so I can't smell it, so ignore that. But I saw all the girlies talking about this on TikTok and I thought, this is ugly, so it must work. And let me tell you, it really does. I've always suffered with back knee, with chest knee. As you can see, I don't really have any chest knee at the moment. Chest acne, if you don't know what that is, back acne, if you don't know what that is. And that is because of this. You use it, I use it in the shower. You don't need to use it every day, and you also need to moisturize afterwards. But essentially this helps take away any bumps, any redness, any strawberry skin, rough skin, whatever. I saw someone use it because she gets rough skin on her elbow, so she used this and it went away. But I've just used it for my back knee. You can still see I've got a bit at the moment, but usually if I have a bit, they go into big spots. But at the moment, they're just staying small. They're not, I don't need to cover them with makeup. And that is purely because of this bump eraser. I don't know how to describe it. Can you see? Sandpapery. It's so exfoliating and it genuinely gets rid of any spots. Don't use this on your face. It's too harsh. But for back, chest, any rough lumps and bumps, so good and so cheap. The next unsexy product, and I will shout to the hills about this one, and no one talks about it, but it's seriously my best friend, which is a bit weird to say actually. But we're going with it, is, I don't really want to show you so close up, my moon cup. My moon cup, I'm sorry, anyone using tampons? You go girl, but I just don't know how you do it. There's nothing worse when your tampon goes up and it's dry and it's like sticking into you and it's in the wrong position and you just feel uncomfortable and you're thinking, well, I can't waste it, I've got to keep going. Just ride it on through the day. Well, my Moon Cup, I change it once a day, do it in the comfort of my own home. I never leak. I never have fear I'm gonna leak. It's so much more comfortable because it doesn't go as deep. The only thing that's uncomfortable about it is that sometimes when you take it out, it can be a bit more uncomfortable, but nothing worse than a tampon. Nothing worse, and genuinely life-changing because you don't have to think about it. You don't have to think about it all day. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. And I've been using mine for since uni, so I reckon 7 years now. And it's genuinely changed the game for me. So if you've never tried it, go down to Boots, get yourself one, and just try it out your next period. Unsexy, but absolutely life-changing because it just reduces the worry, the fear of leaking, of stressing, of having to be out, and it's so comfortable. So 10 out of 10 recommend, and it wouldn't be a haul unless you have that in it. Next up, we're still going on the skin vein, is hypochlorous cleaning spray. So it basically gently removes impurities from skin. Again, this is something that I've been using on my chest knee. So if you've gone to the gym or you're feeling a bit sweaty and you don't have time to have a shower straight away, try and put some of this on your skin. And it essentially is anti-bac for your skin. And you just leave it to dry naturally. You can apply it over makeup, so you can also do this to your face as well if you just need a little refresh throughout the day. Maybe you've been on the tube, maybe you're feeling sweaty, but in these summer months, staying fresh, looking clean girl is having clean skin a lot of the time, is feeling fresh, is feeling rejuvenated. If you want to just give your makeup a little top up, it rejuvenates you throughout the day. So hypochlorous spray, it really helps, especially if you get a lot of spots on your bra line and things like that. Try and take this in your gym bag and just spritz it on before you walk home or you get in the car and see if it works for you. Next up, I don't know whether you call it an unsexy product, but Skin and Me. So I'm not gonna lie, I saw ads for this everywhere and I thought, I can't be bothered. I don't know whether it's worth it. I'm here to say it is worth it. This is my 5th month using it and genuinely my skin's never looked better. I'm not wearing foundation. I am wearing makeup, so don't get me wrong, but unreal, especially for those stubborn chin spots. I don't get any forehead spots anymore. My forehead seems so much more smooth. And this is because it basically, you do a quiz, you send in photos of your skin and it essentially gives you a personalized tube. Then you twist it, it gives you the exact amount you're meant to use. And genuinely, it's so seamless and you don't have to think about what you put on your skin. This helped clear my skin, change the texture of my skin, make it smoother, and genuinely I don't have to worry about all the faff of all these other ingredients and knowing when to use them, when to not, because they mix all the actives together. It depends on what your skin concerns are. They will formulate it for you and they'll check your skin every couple months to check that you want the same things again, or if you've changed your skin concerns, and they will sort it out and personalize it for you. So highly recommend Skin and Me. I do have a code, I'll leave it in the description if you want to, but this is not an ad, but it is an affiliate link. Speaking of skin, again, another drugstore purchase. This is the CeraVe Foaming Cleanser for normal to oily skin. Essentially, this is the only cleanser I use now because I used to use a more harsh cleanser and basically ruined my skin barrier, and then I was just getting big cystic acne spots until I started using CeraVe. I started using this before this. So this one definitely helped get completely rid of everything, the Skin and Me. Yet this cleanser I started using and it genuinely, because it's so gentle, it's not exfoliating, you can use it every day and it will make such a difference to how sensitive your skin is, help repair your skin barrier, and it's super cheap, so can't complain. It's a very unsexy product because it doesn't cost much, but it's genuinely loved and used so much in this household. Next up, I don't know whether this is unsexy, but everyone always talks about putting sun cream on. I never used to, except in summer when I was on holiday. Well, now I'm obsessed. I've always loved Supergoop, and I suppose that's a sexy brand, but putting SPF on your face every day is kind of annoying. But this is Hydrating Glowing Sunscreen Primer, the Glow Screen. I don't use foundation anymore. This is a non-foundation face. This is what I use as my foundation, and it's SPF. A win, you know what I mean? And I think I really wish that I'd done this when I was younger and put sun cream on every single day, because I'm starting to get fine lines that are actually ingrained in my face. And it's upsetting me, to be honest. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but if I came closer, you'd be able to see. Don't want to. But essentially, one to look out for, start using SPF every single day as soon as possible, because it's the most researched and the most well-known product to be able to reduce signs of aging the best. So wear your SPF. It's not sexy, it's not cool. I've seen people use kids sun cream because it's less expensive and obviously higher UV. So definitely check out some kids sun cream if that's of interest, and start wearing it every day, because honestly, when you start to age, you realize, I wish I'd just done all those things when I was younger, because I don't want to have wrinkles. I don't want to look old, I want to look young and in my prime. Next up of unsexy things is foot masks. So I've been using these Superdrug foot socks. I know, they're a bit crazy, but essentially you wear them. I don't want to get them out now because I don't want to show you my toes, but they make your skin super smooth and actually exfoliate your dry feet. Really good, super easy, kind of fun when you're just in bed. You just shove them on, and if you have any socks, sometimes I shove socks over the top, but it depends on how hot I am, but I sleep in them. And I don't know whether you're meant to. No, you're only meant to leave them for 15 to 20 minutes, I've just seen, but I sleep in them. And it seems, I wake up and I'm like, oh, new feet, new me. Who is this girl? I can wear sandals, no problem. No one can see my feet. And I feel good in them, because there's nothing worse in summertime than your feet being crusty, dusty, and you're thinking, oh God, help me, Lord. Next up is eye masks. I'm sorry, if you're not sleeping with an eye mask, you are missing out on the best quality sleep of your life. This one I got recently, and I still haven't taken the tag off, but I have worn it, as you can see, because I put it in the wash and now I've ruined the colour. It was such a nice colour before, so my bad. This one's from Drowsy, and I would say it's super comfy, but the only problem is, the reason why I washed it is because I use oils and stuff on my lashes to help them grow during the night. So that's the only problem with this. You have to wash it, obviously, because you don't want gunk on your face all the time. However, this one, as you can see, is very well loved as well, because the insides are falling out, but it has sockets for your eyes. It doesn't affect your eyelashes as much, and it also helps it being more blackout. But this one's thicker, so it does help it be more blackout. But scientifically proven, if you have a darker room, you have better sleep quality. If you want to be more beautiful, if you want to have a glow up, if you want to instantly feel better about yourself, have a good sleep. If you want to, it's scientifically proven, if you sleep well, you have a better mood, your brain thinks more logically, you are less likely to eat more, you're more likely to feel better. So you're more likely to cognitively be able to get more out of your day. So prioritize sleep. It's very unsexy, very uncool, but sleep masks really help, especially in these summer months when you realize your blinds are not actually as blackout as you think. So highly recommend. I feel like I'm one of the queens of slick backs, and that is to have a slick back hair brush and use it with some sort of hair mask, serum, whatever. But the dirtier the slick back, I can't believe I'm exposing this, the dirtier the slick back brush, the better for your slick back. I'm convinced of it. I don't want no silky smooth brush. It does not work out for me. So the dirtier your slick back brush, the better for the best slick backs. And the thing that I also use some serums and stuff in my hair, but the thing that really helps it slick back all day is using the Garnier hair food. I use the pineapple one because it's for long, dull hair, but you can get them for different types of hair. But this is how unsexy it is. I just dip it in the brush and then go through my hair. And it smells good. You're nourishing your hair while slicking it back, so you're less likely to have hair loss, because I'm suffering with telogen effluvium, as you can see, which is hair loss here. So I try not to do such tight slick backs anymore. But if I am going to do a slick back, I want to be nourishing my hair with some sort of hair mask, hair serum, anything like that. So you're nourishing it rather than just putting loads of hairspray in it and ruining your hair. Next up is supplements. I know it's unsexy, no one wants to take them. And I recommend, even though I'm not a nutritionist, not a specialist, but if you can get everything from your food, obviously that's the best way. Eating whole foods, eating nourishing food, that is the best way. But I personally know I'm not getting enough of these certain things because I've taken blood tests. So if you haven't taken any blood tests, this is also something that I highly recommend, because the more information you have about your body and what's going on inside, the better you can actually target the root cause. So for me, I took a blood test, and what I found is that I have low ferritin, which can cause my telogen effluvium, which is a hair loss that happens in this area. Well known that if you follow any doctors online, that ferritin is not well tested in the UK by the NHS. In general, they say you have okay if it's 13 or above. However, if you want optimal ferritin levels for your hair, then you need to be around 70 to 80. So it's a big difference, and you're not really going to get that data unless you go privately. So I do this, by the way, with MediChecks. Again, I've got an affiliate link if you want to use it. They're not sponsoring this video, but I just genuinely love their product, so I'll leave it down below. In my ferritin test, I had a level of, I think 19 or 22, 19 to 22, something around that. And so I'm now taking iron supplements. I'm taking these iron supplements, and with iron, you have to take them on an empty stomach for best absorption, and you have to take them with vitamin C. So I've been taking these two together. Taking this new supplement that I've got recently, which is NMN, and that is help with aging, energy, overall health, and there's some studies that it helps with hair growth. So I've started taking this as well as omega-3. That again helps with the shine of your hair, your skin health, helps build you and support your skin barrier. But those are the 3 supplements that I'm using, but whatever works for you is what you need to be taking, and the only way you can find that out is by doing a blood test. So definitely don't skip that step, because you shouldn't just be taking willy-nilly supplements. And if you can get it from your food, then that's better. But for example, me, I'm vegetarian, so it is hard for me to get as much iron that I need and as much omega-3 as I need, so that's why it makes sense that I now have to go on supplements. But if you can, obviously eat the oily fish, eat those kind of things, and that will help instead of taking supplements. But that is an unsexy habit that I've now started doing, and I feel a lot better. I'm excited to see in the next few months how much my iron has increased, and hopefully my hair will start growing even more, so fingers crossed. So those are some very unsexy products that I use to look and feel my best. A lot of them are to do with my skin, because I feel like the cleaner your skin looks, the more confident I feel. And that's just a personal thing. Obviously, everyone's got different products. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not trained in this. This is just my personal experience. And I like to think of myself as like a human guinea pig. I test loads of stuff to see if it actually works. And these are my findings. These are all kind of new products in the last year or 2 years. That I've been trying and testing that have really made a difference to my body, to my mental state, to how I'm feeling and how I'm looking. So if you haven't tried any of these, then definitely check them out. And if you want more ways to glow up and feel your fittest self, then follow along, because I'm doing a 6-month challenge where I've set 3 audacious goals: 1 to lose 10% body fat, 1 to earn 200K, and 1 to sort out my hair loss and make me feel the best I've ever felt physically. Beauty-wise. So if you want to level up in any of those 3 directions, then definitely subscribe, comment down below what you want me to see next. I post different glow up tips, I post side hustle tips, I post saving tips, I post like some fitness content, all of those things. I'm genuinely trying to do a few things every single day to level up by just taking small actions. So to see if that's something that you want to see more of, comment down below and subscribe to this channel, and let's do it together.